The atomic bomb was built during the Manhattan Project, which was a research project based on using nuclear fission for weaponry. The atom bomb revolutionized warfare. It was the first WMD capable of wiping out entire cities. So was the use of the atom bomb justified or not? Here's James Welty to tell you why it was.
I believe, and with our facts, it was justified because Japan had demonstrated near financial resistance, fighting to the last man, unleashing kamikazes in Okinawa. It was the only way to jolt them to surrender. An invasion on Japan would exceed both sides to a toll over Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It would have ended it quicker, and we wanted to impress the Soviets. It also stopped the USSR to not join occupation of Japan. Japanese rejected the unconditional surrender by the US allies. By the quote from Karl Spatz, he said, "If we were to go ahead with the plans for the conventional invasion with the ground and naval forces, I believe the Japanese thought that they would inflict very heavy casualties on the US and possibly as a result get better surrender terms. Many civilians were starving to death because of the army was keeping it for themselves and their men, and I believe that would have cost many other casualties."
So basically, the Japanese would have fought to the very last man and would not have given up. So here's Danny, the Killer V, to tell you why the bomb was not justified.
The atomic bomb of Japan added unnecessary lives lost to the already shocking amount of dead in the war. The atomic bomb also produced radiation when dropped, which killed many people slowly and gave them horrible symptoms, like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, headaches, and fever. Also, future cancer. More than 6 of its cities had been destroyed by conventional bombing. The bomb was used partly to justify the $2 billion spent on its development. The Soviets were already planning on attacking Japan, and the Navy blockade surrounded Japan. Japan was very weak at the time and weak in military. Japan was already going to back out when the Soviet Union entered the war in early August.
The Japanese would not have been able to fight if they were already defeated. Dropping the bomb has been controversial since we dropped it. Americans will probably argue about whether or not it was justified. However, the atomic bomb changed warfare forever. It enabled men to destroy thousands in an instant.